Bada bing, bada boom. Social Inform Media.
This story comes to us from KUTV.com. Well, guys, we always talk about how, the police can do anything they want at any time to anybody and just say, well, we're just doing our job, man. Justified. Just doing their job. Well, in Lehi, Utah, some people discovered that, when 3 people are speaking out after being involved in a wrongful traffic stop earlier this month that led to them fearing for their lives. Lehi police released a statement admitting that an officer received an alert confirmed from dispatch that a vehicle had been stolen after running a license plate. The only problem, it was an error because the car was not stolen. It led to a stop that quickly turned hostile between both parties. A Sunday afternoon lunch between friends turned sour when Torrin Beals saw he was getting pulled over by the Lehi police. Beals, the driver of the car, said, "When I look in the mirror, waiting for the officer to approach my vehicle, I see guns pointed out, and I'm like, whoa." Beals and his friend Michael Schreigler said they immediately went into panic mode, not knowing what's going on. He said, Schreigler said, "We didn't do anything to warrant this kind of engagement from law enforcement. I turn on my cell phone camera and I instantly start recording." That's what you want to do. That's exactly what you want to do. Beals had been pulled over by Lehi police who were under the impression that the car had been stolen. The license plate read it in their system as stolen and dispatch confirmed it, causing officers to make a stop, guns out. Now, Carly Bradley, who was in the back seat of the car, said this whole situation could have been avoided with a simple paperwork check, and instead they went straight to holding guns. The lieutenant of Internal Affairs of the department, who didn't want to speak on camera, said he's never seen something like this happen before. And maybe not. I don't know. It's Lehi, Utah. Which is, I know where that's at, but I don't know that it's a big city or anything like Salt Lake or any Ogden or any of those. But he said, "This is the first one." The lieutenant goes on, "I have never heard or seen. It's a very rare circumstance." Well, maybe very rare in Lehi, Utah, but it's not rare in the U.S. Under normal circumstances, police drawing their guns during a felony traffic stop would be standard procedure. Rose, that's the lieutenant, said, "You have to understand, you're on 2100 North, which is also a busy roadway with the road traffic noise. You also have the distance between officers at the back of the vehicle, up to the vehicle, and in this case, you also had a passenger that was yelling very loudly as well." Yeah, she's like, what the hell is going on? And of course, the passenger can be heard in a video very upset with the police. He said, "They tried to tell us that I was talking too much and that's why they couldn't concentrate." The passenger said, "They tried to tell us that I was talking too much and that's why they couldn't concentrate. I think perhaps the language could have been toned down a little bit, but at the same time how officers were responding with their language." So yeah, I could have toned my language, but their language, and of course, the lieutenant said, "We all understand the confusion and the frustration," but did they really? Schreigler was heard saying, "You're aiming your gun at a car with a child. Is that fun?" And Sergeant Drew Olson said, "Yeah, it's fun." Oops. When asked about that, the lieutenant said it was dealt with internally. "Don't say that." "Okay, LT. Got it? I got it, LT. Bye." The LT said it doesn't represent the beliefs, policies, or procedures of Lehi Police. Along with making the wrongful stop in the first place, the Lehi Police Department admitted to making multiple mistakes during the duration of the stop as well, including officers not giving the passengers their identification. They said they had since tried to reach out to 3 people involved to talk privately, but haven't gotten any response. This is one where when the cops pull you over, they can pull anybody over they want. anybody and say, well, the computer said, just to search your car, just to check you out. Did you know that? Cops can do anything they want. You think you're free in America? You're only as free as law enforcement allows you to be. These are people that are just driving down the street, get pulled over at gunpoint. They find out the car wasn't stolen. Dispatch screwed up. Somebody says, you're pointing a gun at a child. Is that fun? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Especially if I get to pull the trigger. No, he said, yeah, it's fun.